Hi friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanner, and this is my Esoterica. Today we're going to be doing a timeless love reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So we're going to be looking at your energy, Sag, as well as the person that you are connected to at this time. So if this reading resonates with you, Sag, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you, especially because I am a fellow Sag, so I want to know if you guys are going through what I'm going through right now. And also keep in mind, Sag, that the energies may come out reversed, and if that's the case, you can just switch things around. But you'll know intuitively which side you resonate with the most, and you'll know intuitively if this is your reading. So without too much further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started by looking into your energy, Sag, with an animal spirit energy check. So thank you, Spirit. Can we please look into our Sagittarius viewers' energy right now when it comes to this connection? Thank you so much, Spirit. So right away we have the bat. I get the sense that you're going through a big transformation right now, trying to let old ways of being and thinking and doing die away. Try to make room for something new. This bat energy is very much death energy in the tarot. We also have the fire ant on this side, so I get the sense that when it comes to this connection right now, Sag, you're a little agitated, maybe a little heated. Maybe this person has done something to make you, a little heated. The fire ant energy also talks about stewing on something. So you could be stewing on this connection or just putting a lot of mental energy into this. Maybe thinking about how this person hasn't been doing right by you, or some other aspect of this connection. But you're stewing on this connection and it's making you agitated when you do. All right, let's see what else comes up for you, Sag. Thanks, Spirit. Our Sagittarius viewer, please. Ooh, the hyena. So right off the bat, I get the sense that you're probably a funny individual, Sag. The hyena personality is they like to make jokes. If you think of the hyenas from The Lion King. So I get the sense that you're trying to take this in stride. You're trying to have a good sense of humor about this connection, or trying not to take things too seriously right now. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer. What energy are they currently embodying when it comes to this connection? Ooh, we have the earthworm here. So you could be starting a creative project, Sag, or taking steps to work on something. The earthworm energy is all about kind of feeling shy, but also feeling new. In particular, when it comes to a project or an endeavor you're setting out on. And the earthworm talks about feeling like you're not qualified enough, especially if you're like looking to more established people in your field of choice. You could just be feeling a little new, a little shy, like you don't have all the answers yet. But don't let this energy stop you. Everyone who is great now, who made it somewhere, started from nothing, started from zero, right? Sorry, there's a cat hair in my nose. So don't let this energy scare you, Sag. Don't let being new scare you, being new at something scare you, because everyone was new once. And eventually you'll get to where you need to go if you just buckle down and do the work. That's what the earthworm is saying. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do one more, and then we'll look on the bottom of the deck for you, Sag, and we'll see what energy comes out. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer, please. We have the elk here. So this is King of Pentacles energy, very grounded. This is like divine masculine energy as well. I believe the elk talks about like being the divine father in a sense in this deck. But so I get the sense that you're trying to really focus on your stability right now. You're trying to stay grounded and kind of keep your eye on the prize, as it was. But okay, let's see what comes on the bottom for you, Sag. For our Sagittarius viewer, please, Spirit. Ooh, the spider. So this is beautiful energy as well. This is kind of goes hand in hand with that elk energy, trying to establish firm foundations. But the spider talks about working on something, working really diligently on something, building this web, and trying to follow your life's purpose. So you can support yourself, like this spider is supported by the web that she's making, but also so you can support the other people in your life. So yeah, I get the sense that you're hard at work at something, on something. Maybe you're not feeling super confident about it right now, but you really want to focus on your foundations and build something secure and lasting and stable for yourself. A lot of earth energy has popped up so far, Sag. So yeah, a lot about just feeling grounded and again working on stability. But okay, Sag, pretty cool energy so far. Let's go ahead and see what comes out for you in this shuffle. So thank you, Spirit. Can we please get a closer look at our Sagittarius viewer when it comes to this connection right now and the energy they're embodying? Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer when it comes to this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Very specific card wants to come out for you, Sag. All right, let's just zhuzh it up and see what else comes out. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewer, please, what energy are they currently embodying when it comes to this connection? Thank you, Spirit. And for our Sagittarius viewer, please. You're secretive, Sag. You don't want me to know anything, huh? My goodness. All right, let's try to switch it up. See the snake here? So this is potential, like a lot of untapped potential I'm sensing. We also have the lamb here, so more earth energy, but this card talks about focusing on your inner peace. So that could be energy that you're working on as well. But I'm determined to see what comes out for you, Sag. All right, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer, please. Their energy when it comes to this connection. Wow, I thought that popped out. Sorry, Sag. Okay, the elk. That's what came out for you, Sag. And on the bottom, we have the oyster. So again, you could be feeling a little shy, a little reserved, maybe not showing your full hand yet when it comes to whatever you're working on right now. But you've got something brewing here. You can see that there's pearl, the light from the pearl this oyster is making is like shining a light, right? So I get the sense that whatever you're working on, you're really taking your time with it and you're letting it blossom and grow naturally. Because if you think about oysters and pearls, you know, they allow the irritants that they filter through in the water to help them build up this beautiful pearl. So I get the sense that that's what you're doing with that earthworm energy too. You're starting on some sort of endeavor here. But yeah, again, the elk. So this energy was very prominent for you. So very much focused on your stability and your foundations right now. Embracing your divine masculine energy, which just means you're taking charge of stuff and you're not sitting back and letting things just kind of happen to you. You're trying to take the elk by the horn, for lack of a better term. But we're going to look in here and see what the elk says for you, Sag. Here we go. So elk, stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. So the great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's many changes. I thought I was going to say challenges, but challenges too. An elk personality, whether male or female or in between, is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make damn good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. So yeah, I get the sense that you're trying to stay stable and resilient and, you know, push through, push forward in the best way that you know how. And if it's not, if this connection isn't really fulfilling you right now, I get the sense that you're trying to focus on your own things, your own stability, and yeah, just trying to keep it moving. I can relate. Like I said, I'm a Sag too, so very much in these energies as well. But all right, let's go ahead and take a look at what your person is feeling right now with the same deck, with the same animal cards. Just zhuzh them around a little bit, and then we'll start looking at the cuts. So thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewers person, the person they are most connected to at this time. It's funny that we have the deer here and you have the elk, so these two are kind of like a match, right? The deer is somebody who, this is like the Queen of Pentacles, so somebody who's focused on their inner stability, their inner foundations. So it seems like right away, Sag, that you're focusing on your outer world, and it seems like your person's trying to find inner stability here. We'll zhuzh it around a little bit more, and then we'll look on the cuts. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewers person, can we please look at their energy right now when it comes to this connection? Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewers person. Ooh, okay, so two things. First things first is the octopus. So I always think of the octopus as kind of like chaser energy. This is somebody who's feeling a little bit lost, no sense of direction necessarily right now. But this is also somebody who likes to cling to things, or somebody who doesn't have very strong boundaries or doesn't know how to honor your boundaries, Sag. So I feel like this person is kind of trying to fight this energy or not really lean into this chasing energy necessarily. But they are trying to figure out their boundaries, your boundaries. And yeah, again, feeling a little lost, no sense of direction right now. And yet, with the tarantula here, it's all about making a choice. So it seems like your person has to make a choice, Sag. Maybe they're fighting the urge to make this choice. But yeah, they have a choice to make, a choice that is part of their destiny. Yeah, so they have a choice to make, Sag. Fighting their chaser wounds, maybe, or trying not to grip on too tightly to you. I'm sensing as well. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewers person, the energy they are currently embodying right now. Ooh, the tiger. So this is divine feminine energy, and this is the second divine feminine kind of card energy that we've gotten so far, because we had the deer just a few minutes ago. So I feel like your person is working on their divine feminine energy, and I'm not gendering anybody. Take it how it resonates with you. But feminine energy is more than just gender or sex. It's about that inner sort of, it's learning to be caring, it's learning to be nurturing and kind, and sit in your power, not in a way that you have to reach out and take it, but in a way that you allow yourself to sit back and, you know, allow things to come to you. But also, yeah, nurturing, empathy, open heart, those kind of vibes. So I feel like your person is trying to work on their feminine energy in that sense. The tiger also talks about somebody who is comfortable in the shadows. And this octopus energy, they're surrounded by darkness, right? So I get the sense that your person is healing, even though you can't necessarily see what's going on right now. I get a sense that they're kind of balancing their masculine and feminine energies. Let's see what else comes out for you, Sag, for your person here. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewers person. Ooh, the stingray. So this is another card about boundaries, but this is more of a card of learning to stand up for yourself or learning to grow a backbone. So your person could be trying to get into alignment here. If you look, you can see all the 7 chakras on this stingray. So it seems like your person's trying to grow a backbone right now, and maybe so they can come towards you, maybe so they can, face these kind of chaser wounds that they're dealing with, or trying to find a sense of direction. They're trying to find a way to stand up for themselves and what they want. Hopefully that's you. We'll find out. But yeah. And it's interesting because we can kind of see the multicolors kind of reflected in both of these cards that are otherwise black and white. So I do get a sense that there is some sort of spiritual awakening or some sort of spiritual ascension happening here. Some sort of awareness coming on with all these lights going on in the octopus's brain. So yeah, your person's working on their boundaries, maybe trying to work on honoring your boundaries better if they haven't been able to do that before. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sag viewers person, we have the owl here. So this is somebody who's very wise, clairvoyant almost, who sees a lot of things. I'm going to look and see everything that the owl says here, or at least what the keywords are. Abundance, clairvoyant, and treasures. An omen that a boon or treasure is on the way, either in spiritual or material form. So your person has something from spirit on the way, some sort of boon, a good thing for them. All right, let's see what ends up on the bottom for your person, Sag. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewers person, the energy that they currently are embodying the most when it comes to this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we're going to split the deck. We'll see what ends up on the bottom. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, the shark. So your person has something that they need to reveal to you, Sag, something that they want to confess to you. The shark talks about something that's kind of I was going to combine looming and lingering, but something is looming, something is lingering underneath the surface, and it needs to be exposed. That's what this energy is all about. Something dark needs to come to the light. So your person has something that they need to confess to you. You've got a few water energies, so someone who's in their emotions for sure, and a lot of fire cards. I felt like I saw quite a few fire cards for them. So they're going through a period of transformation as well. But thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and look deeper into our Sagittarius viewers person. What energy are they most embodying right now when it comes to this connection? Thank you, Spirit. Our Sagittarius viewers person. The hawk. So somebody who is keeping a higher perspective. This talks about messages of divinity as well. So signs and synchronicities from spirit. Maybe your person is starting to awaken and notice these signs. Angel numbers, meaningful coincidences. Maybe they're seeing your name places. And then what's on the bottom here? Ooh, the firefly. Yeah, that's kind of reaffirming what I was talking about. The firefly is kind of like short bursts of high charges of energy. So inspiration or an idea or something along those lines. But it's fleeting. It's energy that can't be held onto or sustained for very long. But it's an awakening of awareness, slowly but surely, in short bursts, is what I'm getting. So I get the sense that your person, Sag, is, awakening and starting to see the truth of how they played a part in this connection, I want to say. This is air energy, so your person could have significant air placements, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Or they could just be very much in their head about this right now as well, is what I'm getting. But okay, the hawk. So watchful, all-seeing messenger of divinity. So the sharp eyes of the hawk watch our every move. So maybe your person is kind of spying on you or keeping tabs on you on social media as well. This keen-eyed bird has the ability to see every little detail as well as the bigger picture. When this card appears, fate has its eyes on you and the winds are shifting. It is said that the hawk carries news upon its wings and is sent from divinity itself to deliver it. And remember, we got the owl as well, which talked about boons and gifts from spirit. So it seems like something is on its way to your person, Sag. The message should not be taken lightly. Though it may seem small or insignificant, it will eventually redirect your course. So yeah, when in balance, the hawk energy sees clearly and is intuitive. So yeah, I get the sense again that your person, Sag, is awakening to more signs and synchronicities from spirit. They have some good news on the way for them. So if things have been kind of wild for them lately, it seems like some sort of good news is on the way to them, especially because we got that owl card as well. But yeah, I sense that your person is trying to keep a higher perspective on this connection as well, since that's also what the hawk talks about. So yeah, starting to awaken, short bursts, working on their boundaries or honoring your boundaries with that octopus card, and making a choice. They have to make a choice with that tarantula. All right. So by now you should see if your energies kind of resonate with this Sag. Again, if they do, please comment. Please let me know what's hitting, what's not. I'd love to hear from you. But we're going to go ahead and move on to the next part of the reading with some oracle cards for you, Sag. So we're just going to get a deeper look into your energy. So thank you, Spirit. Can we please get a deeper look into our Sagittarius viewers' energy when it comes to this connection right now? Woo! Well, escaping. So I get the sense that you're trying to avoid this person, or you're trying to avoid some sort of confrontation with this person. I'm sensing we have avoiding, blocking, and pushing away. So you could be trying to back away from this connection in order to focus on yourself and your own sense of prosperity and security with this Elk card. But that didn't come out, it just kind of flipped over. So we'll see if it comes out when I actually shuffle. But thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewer, what energies are they embodying right now? Ooh, okay. So memories. So I get the sense that Sag, that you're very much thinking about your person a lot. This is Six of Cups energy, so you're kind of reminiscing and thinking about the good times that you had. We also have chasing on this side. So it's interesting that we have the octopus, which I was talking about chaser wounds. That's kind of the energy the octopus gives me, like I said. But it looks like you also are trying not to chase this person. You're trying to have clear boundaries for yourself as well, and not overextend yourself, especially if you resonate with being a divine feminine. That's something that we tend to do a lot. You know, try to go the extra mile when our person seems like they're kind of backing up or backing off. Chasers tend to try to fill that gap. But it also tends to just kind of push the other person away when you do that. So I get the sense that you're trying to work on your chaser wounds, even though you are thinking about this person and reminiscing about them a lot. I think for them, the octopus was more about respecting your boundaries more than it was chaser wounds. Yeah, that's just coming to me. So I wanted to say that. Let's see what else comes out for you, Sag. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewer, please, their energies when it comes to this connection. You have karma. So it says consequences, cause and effect, and debts. So you could feel like maybe this is like a karmic connection, or that, you know, maybe you did something, you feel like you did something to push this person away. Maybe you did, Sag. I don't know. Or you at least feel that way. Let's do one more. Thanks, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer, please. Ooh. So we have trapped, stuck, tied down, and captive. So you could be feeling really stuck in this connection, or like it's not moving anywhere, it's not going anywhere. It's so funny that we have another spider web, because the spider again showed up on the bottom of the animal deck for you. So I get the sense that, yeah, building this web, whatever it is very much prominent for you right now, Sag. When it comes to this connection, though, I get the sense that you feel like things are a little stuck in limbo, or that there is no progress being made right now when it comes to this connection. Again, that makes me think that you're just trying to focus on yourself instead. Well, let's see what ends up on the bottom of the deck for you, Sag. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewer and this connection. Twin flames. So this might be a twin flame reading for you, Sag. But I get the sense that you feel like this hawk person might be your twin flame, or you feel some sort of intense sort of pull and draw towards this person that you can't seem to shake. That's what this card is about. That's what these connections are all about. But they're meant to trigger you to grow, Sag. So if you've gone through a lot with this person, if it's kind of felt like a lot of repeating cycles, know that it's meant to happen this way, especially if this is a twin flame connection. It's supposed to trigger you and help you kind of release all of the negative things, thought processes, patterns, etc., that you've been carrying around with you a long time. And you might not even realize you're still holding on to them. So that's the purpose of twin flame connections. So if you've been triggered by this person a lot, if they've triggered growth and healing for you, that's kind of what is supposed to happen. I know it's frustrating. I'm a Sag and I'm also have a twin flame. So I know how frustrating it is. But again, meant to teach you something, meant to teach you about yourself more than it is about the relationship aspect of it, unfortunately. All right, Sag, let's go ahead and look deeper into your energy, into this elk energy. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewer, please. Deeper look into their energies when it comes to this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh. For our Sagittarius viewer, please. Karma came out again, Sag. Ooh. Okay. You have possibilities here. It says free-spirited adventure and risks. So you could be trying to take risks right now, or you see possibilities ahead for you, especially with that earthworm energy that we saw. So I get the sense that, again, you're trying to focus on your own things. And yeah, I think you see possibilities for yourself. And you want to take a risk. But when it comes to this connection, first things first, we have chemistry. So I get the sense that you still feel a strong sense of attraction to this person, Sag. It says attraction, spark, and passion. So I get the sense that your passion runs deep for this person. You still care about this person. You still want something to work. But at the same time, I get the sense that you're kind of resentful. This card, it's bitterness. So it says resentment, anger, and hurtful words. So maybe something happened between you two that caused you guys to be in separation right now, like a fight or something. But again, if this hawk person hasn't been respecting your boundaries, I get the sense that that's starting to take a toll on you, Sag. You're starting to feel resentment. You're starting to feel bitter about having to carry all the weight in this connection, perhaps. And karma came out again. So there's definitely a sense of, things being unbalanced between you. Consequences, cause and effect, and debt. That's what karma, this card is talking about. So again, like we said before, maybe this has been some sort of karmic connection for you too, or it's tested you like a karmic connection would. It seems like, you feel like something you did caused your hawk person to take a step back or something like that. Because this talks about, consequences for your actions. So I feel like maybe you feel like you did something to push this person away. But I get the sense that you still, again, are attracted to this person. We have chemistry and beauty. So this energy could be about you. You could just be a very beautiful person, Sag. Or this could be how you feel about this person. Charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. So you could feel like this hawk person is a beautiful soul, a beautiful spirit. And we also have bluff. So pretending, masking, exaggerating. So I get the sense that, you know, whatever's going on with you and this person, you're trying really hard not to show your hand. You're trying to pretend like everything's fine. You're wearing this mask. And yeah, you're trying not to let this hot person see you sweat. So yeah, overall, Sag, you know, you still feel this draw to this person. You still think they're beautiful. But you're getting tired of holding on to things if they don't seem like they're moving forward. Um, you're feeling bitter and resentful, and in some way, shape, or form, you feel like you are dealing with the consequences of your own actions somehow. But I get the sense that, you know, again, you're trying to channel your energy into something more productive for yourself. You're trying to build up your foundations. You're starting some sort of new project or endeavor. And yeah, you're just focusing on yourself and your stability first and foremost, even though you still feel this pull and this connection, you still feel attracted to this person. But yeah, you're getting angry and resentful because maybe they won't meet you halfway. Maybe it's because they won't respect your boundaries again. Um, but yeah, all right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and look into our hawk person, the person our Sagittarius is connected to. The possibilities also came out for them. So maybe your hawk person is feeling like they need to take a risk. We have open heart here too, so receptive, empathy, and vulnerable. And we had a lot of feminine energy for this hawk person, like I said in the beginning. So maybe this person is learning to balance their masculine and feminine energy, and maybe like you're starting to lean more into your masculine energy and take charge of things, they're starting to lean more into their feminine energy and trusting their feelings and trusting signs and synchronicities they see from spirit, again with the hawk. um we also have withdrawn, so it seems like they're pulled back from you right now, single, lonely, and solitary. But if that's the case, they're not having a good time, you know. They're not out partying, I mean, from what we see so far, I should say. um yeah, they seem kind of lonely and solitary. So we'll see what else comes out for them. But right off the bat, I don't get the sense that there's any kind of third party energy right now when it comes to this person and this connection. Well, let's see what comes out. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get a deeper look into this hot person, our Sag viewers person, when it comes to this connection. Ooh, commitment. So I get the sense that they feel like they want to commit to you, Sag, or they want to take that risk maybe and offer you commitment. It says marriage, promises, and fidelity. And remember, they had the deer come out for their spirit, their animal spirit check, and you had the elk. That's the king and queen of pentacles. That's a divine match. I just saw 3333 on the timer too. So maybe this person is going to come forward soon and offer you commitment, Sag. Let's see what else we have for our Sagittarius viewers person. Ooh, we have hopeless. So whatever they're going through right now, they're feeling kind of hopeless when it comes to this connection, sinking despair and falling apart. So yeah, they're starting to trust their heart more. They're starting to open up their feelings. They're starting to see signs and synchronicities from spirit again. But right now, when it comes to this connection, they're feeling hopeless and withdrawn. So let's see what else we got. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sagittarius viewer, for their person's energies. Ooh, we have curse. So hex, witchcraft, and negative mind. So your person could be going through, I mean, we have hopeless, and then we had, what was the other one? What was the other one? They're going through it. Hope. No, that's what this was. You know, you just saw it. They feel like they're going through a tough time. They're having a negative mind about stuff. Maybe they feel like they're cursed in some way, shape, or form. Like things can't go their way almost. All right, I'm gonna do one more cut and then we'll see what ends up on the bottom. Thank you for our Sag viewers person, please, Spirit. Yeah, they are going through it because now they have emotional storm. Turmoil's unstable and affected. So whoever this hawk person is, Sag, they are going through a crazy tough time in their own life right now. I get the sense that they want to commit to you, they want to come towards you, but they just have so much other stuff going on. They feel hopeless. They feel despair. They're just, yeah, reaching a breaking point almost. But that's kind of when spirit starts to step in, when you've hit a rock bottom. So maybe that's what's happening to your person. They're kind of hitting rock bottom right now so they can start opening up their minds and their hearts to spirit and to the divine, so they can start seeing messages and synchronicities, and or notice those more, I should say. All right, let's see what ends up on the bottom for your person, Sag. Thank you, Spirit. And for our Sag viewers person, please. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. And this is also a broken mirror. And we were talking about twin flames. A lot of twin flame connections, you kind of mirror each other. And there's life in general, but also like actions you take and stuff like that. They kind of do like the mirror opposite of you. That's why if you chase this person, then they run, for example. But yeah, again, this person's going through a crazy, crazy tough time, Sag. Lot of negative energy, or they're feeling all this negative energy right now. But let's go ahead and see what comes out in the shuffle. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get a deeper look into our Sag viewers person, please. This hawk energy when it comes to this connection right now. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sag viewers person. One more, please, Spirit. Oh, I thought it was twin flames. It's not this time. So on this side we have broken still. So they're feeling really down and shattered and just, gosh, splayed open, I want to say. We also have confessions. So again, it feels like they want to come forward and admit something to you. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. So maybe they're going to come towards you and say that they want to commit to you. Maybe that's what they're saying, or what Spirit is saying, because we had possibilities for them as well. So they want to take this risk towards you, is what I'm sensing. But yeah, Sag, they still have feelings for you. First things first, we have one day. Someday, somewhere, sometime, somehow. So this person definitely feels like one day you guys will get the chance to be together. That's what it seems like, especially because we have beginnings here. So it says try again, new direction, and start over. So either your person is kind of going through new beginnings here, or they want to have a new beginning with you. It says try again in a new direction. So, and it's got this rose here, which is a symbol of love as well. So I get the sense that they want to come towards you and have a new start with you, have a new beginning with you. But at the same time, they have some cloudy judgment. It says illusions unbalanced and distorted. So they're not seeing things very clearly right now when it comes to this connection. Maybe they're also kind of just lost in what they think is going on from their side without really knowing what's up from yours. I feel like that happens a lot. Communication is key, always. But again, they are clinging to you, Sag. They're not letting you go. It says holding on, obsessing, and spying. And I feel like with this hawk, I talked about spying as well. So they're keeping their eye on you, Sag, in some way, shape, or form. Social media, through mutual friends, or however else they could spy on you. We are in the age of the internet. So now we have abandoned here too as their last card. Left out, walked away, and cold. So maybe they're feeling a little abandoned by you right now when it comes to this connection. Feeling a little left out, or like you walked away, which can make sense if you have this bluff energy and you're trying to like mask how you're really feeling, and you're kind of like not engaging with them so much because you're focusing on your own world and building up your own foundations. That could make them feel like you abandoned them in some way. But yeah, they still have strong feelings for you, Sag. They want to have a new start. They want to take that risk. They feel like one day you guys could really have the chance to be together and have something real. And they're not letting you go. They're clinging on real tightly to you, even though they're not really seeing things very clearly. Maybe that's what they're seeing. They feel abandoned because they're not seeing the situation very clearly. And then this clinging energy also makes me think of that octopus card, because it also talks about clinging too tightly to stuff or to people, not having strong, firm boundaries, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, very interesting energy so far, Sag. Again, you're focusing on your foundations. This person has kind of made you mad. You're a little bitter. You have some resentment about how things have unfolded in this connection so far. You still feel this spark and this attraction to them. You still think they're beautiful. But at the same time, you feel like, you are suffering from the consequences of your own choices in some way, shape, or form when it comes to this connection. And yeah, you have some resentment here. I get the sense that you're kind of tired of pulling all the weight in this connection. Your person is kind of hitting rock bottom in a lot of ways, but they're starting to awaken to divinity more, starting to see more signs or notice them more. They're still clinging to you. They want to have a new beginning with you, even if they feel abandoned because they're not seeing the situation very clearly right now. But okay, we're going to go ahead and look deeper into your energy, Sag, with a tarot reading. So we're going to pull a few tarot cards for you. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to shush them around a little bit. I always shuffle all the decks before I start my readings, but I just go with the flow when we're doing stuff right now. So thank you, Spirit. For our Sag viewer, please. When it comes to this connection, their energies when it comes to this connection. Right away, we have the Fool. So I get the sense that you are also taking a leap of faith. You're having a new beginning in your own life, perhaps. We had that possibilities card that came out for you when we were looking at your oracle cards. So maybe you want to just take a blind leap of faith when it comes to the thing that you're working on. But I get the sense that you also kind of want to take a leap of faith towards your person, and you also want to have a new beginning. That's what the Fool is all about. So yeah, let's see what else comes up. Thank you, Spirit. We have the King of Swords here. So this is all energy about, one, keeping strong boundaries. So I get the sense that that is very prominent in this connection. You learning to keep your boundaries, Sag. You're also trying to keep a higher perspective on things, not get too bogged down in the details. But you're trying to see things from both sides. If you look right here, you can see these two birds are kind of flying up here with the king, or above the king. And that represents his ability to see things from both sides, keep a higher perspective in that sort of way. But yeah, I get the sense that you're trying to keep a higher mind about this as well. You're trying to focus again on yourself because this king is facing forward instead of to the side, like a lot of the other court cards. So you're trying to step in your power in this way, try to keep a strong mind, stay logical, not let your heart lead the way so much, trying to keep it in check a little bit. Let's see what else comes out. Thanks, Spirit. For our Sag viewer, please, their energy when it comes to this connection. Ooh, the Chariot. So very much wanting to move forward. Hey, new beginnings, moving forward in a powerful, strong way. I just saw 4444 as well. Also about stability and foundations. elk energy as well. So I get the sense that you are trying to just move forward, right, from this connection, or at least move the connection forward in some way. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to trust that maybe something beautiful could happen with this person. Yet at the same time, you know, there's all this bitterness and this resentment here, feeling like this connection has been stuck in some sort of way. So this is either about you wanting to just move yourself forward still and trying to just take the next step in your own life journey, or it could speak to you wanting to move this connection forward in some way, or maybe both. Take it how it resonates. But yeah, a lot of stuff here about a new beginning. However that resonates for you, Sag. We'll do one more cut and then we'll see what ends up on the bottom. Excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sag viewer, please. Ooh, the Emperor. So there's a lot of divine masculine energy going on for you, Sag. Again, I'm not gendering you or anything. Energies are just energies. So again, you're taking charge. More energy also about boundaries and knowing your worth and being a leader and I mean, again, pushing things forward and with willpower and strength. So yeah, oops. And the Ace of Pentacles underneath there. So a new opportunity to build something lasting. If not in this connection, then with whatever project you're working on. So yeah, Sag, very much stepping into your, again, masculine energy, trying to make things happen for yourself instead of just kind of waiting around and hoping something will happen. A+, Sag, I love that for you. All right, Spirit, thank you. Let's go ahead and see what ends up on the bottom. I'm going to zhuzh it around a few more times because I love doing that. For our Sagittarius viewer, please, Spirit, their energy when it comes to this connection. For our Sagittarius viewer, oh goodness, the Nine of Cups just slid out of the deck here. So again, very much focused on your wish fulfillment, on, you know, building something up that you can be proud of and that you can look back on and see and be proud of all the work you've done. This guy is a merchant, right? And he's displaying all these 9 cups right behind him because, you know, his cups are full. He's done all this work and now he gets to sit and reap the rewards of it all, the emotional fulfillment of it all. And we also have Temperance on the bottom here, which is you, Sag. It's us. I'm a Sag too, remember? So this is all about finding balance again. So you're showing up in your own reading, Sag. You got all of this energy about, you know, divine masculine stuff. So taking charge of your life is what I'm saying. That Chariot, that Fool energy. So you're very much taking a leap of faith and pushing forward strongly. And again, taking life into your own hands. You're rebalancing, you're recalibrating, you're probably transmuting a lot of pain into power. That's kind of a lot of what this energy is about too, Temperance. So yeah, you're finding your balance, you're finding your power, and you're stepping into it. And you're leading your own charge instead of letting somebody else lead you. So absolutely beautiful, Sag. I love that for you, and I love that for us. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's get a deeper look into our Sag's energy, into this elk person's energy. And thank you so much, Spirit, for our Sagittarius viewers. When it comes to this connection, please, Spirit. One more, please, Spirit. Ooh, okay. King of Wands. So many kings, so much masculine energy. King of Wands is about stepping into your power, charismatic, passionate, driven. Yeah, you're stepping into your power in a big way, Sag. So much negative, or not negative, masculine energy has come out for you. All right, so first things first, the Eight of Pentacles. So this did kind of pop out in reverse, so I'm going to speak to that as well. But Eight of Pentacles in general is all about just working on something, trying to build up your skills, and just, yeah, practice makes perfect. You're trying to build yourself up. Again, more Pentacles, more about your earth energy, more about your physical world. So yeah, whatever you're working on, I know you're feeling kind of like a newbie at it. Maybe you don't feel like an expert necessarily. But I see you working hard. I see you working diligently. I see you trying to build something stable and lasting for yourself. So that's beautiful. In the reverse, it could talk about being burnt out a little bit or working too hard. So I just wanted to throw that out there in case that does resonate with you. If you feel like you're starting to burn out a little bit, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to rest and recuperate. And remember, not everything has to get done in a day. I know sometimes we just want the results right away without having to do the work necessarily, but there are no shortcuts, my friend. We all must do the work. Trust me, I wish there were shortcuts. But I just want to look, yeah, in the reverse, it says burnout, perfectionism, stagnation, lack of focus, taking shortcuts or try to take the easy way out. Didn't I just say there was no easy way out? So if you're feeling burnt out, make sure you're giving yourself plenty of time to rest and recuperate. Not everything has to get done in a day. Don't let perfectionism cripple you. You don't have to be perfect either. Again, I know with that earthworm energy, you're feeling a little brand new at whatever you're working on. But again, we were all new once. So just keep putting the work in, and eventually you'll get to where you want and need to be. Six of Swords was the second thing that came out for you. So this is all about being in transition, trying to move into calmer waters, trying to move forward again. The Chariot, right? This is kind of like just reconfirming that impulse you have to want to push things forward. I get the sense that you just kind of want to let this baggage go from this connection. You just kind of want to move into calmer waters. You don't want things to be tumultuous with this person anymore. You're trying to move into calmer waters in some way, shape, or form. We also have the Moon here as a third card that came out for you. So this is about, on the one hand, illusions. This is about not being able to see things very clearly. It's kind of reflecting your person's cloudy judgment. So mirroring, twin flames. But yeah, I get the sense that you are not able to see everything clearly. But also, I get the sense that you're trying to lean into and trust your intuition more and more. Because that's what the moon is all about as well. This is divine feminine energy. And you had a lot of masculine energy popping out for you, Sag. So maybe this is your balancing, learning to trust and lean into your intuition and what your intuition is telling you. So yeah, I see there's a path ahead because there's a path on this card here. It seems a little long, and I don't know if you'll be able to plan and see every little thing that's going to pop out and maybe take you by surprise. Just stay diligent. That's kind of what the Eight of Pentacles talks about too. I don't know why my throat is closing up right now. Throat chakra, maybe you're having trouble expressing yourself and what you need, whether it be in this connection or when it comes to whatever you're working on. But yeah, I think the main message with this, Sag, is just trust your intuition and let it take you, let it lead you down this path. Don't try to strong arm everything, especially because you have all this masculine energy. Sometimes you need to take some time to rest and let things just kind of come to you. Sometimes when we're just going, we aren't able to listen to that inner voice, that inner teacher, because we're so focused on just the external results. But the beauty is in the journey too, with this long road ahead, if you can see it. So the beauty is in the journey for this, Sag. So yeah, just trust your intuition. I see that you're very focused on moving forward and taking your life into your own hands. Yeah, and you just want things to be calmer between you and this person. I get the sense that you just don't want to feel bitter anymore. You just want things to be equal. And you're trying to do what you can for yourself to calm down and to find a sense of stillness in all of this as you are continuing to work on your project, whatever it is that you're working on. So keep doing the hard work. Don't burn yourself out. Don't let perfectionism stand in the way of greatness. Trust your intuition and keep moving into calmer waters. Whatever you can do for yourself to make sure that your waters are calm around you, focus on that and focus on grounding yourself too. And yeah, you'll reach the mastery you seek. That's what this card is telling me too. You're putting in the work, and you're determined to make it happen, whatever you're working on. With again, all that masculine energy that we've seen, that fool energy that we've seen, taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Um, keep going, baby. Don't let me stop you. But yeah, trust your intuition again, and focus on whatever you can do to make sure that your waters are calm. That's what I'll say. But all right, Sag, we're going to go ahead and look at your person's energy with another tarot deck. So thank you, Spirit. Let's go ahead and look deeper into our Sag viewers person, their energy, this hawk person's energy, please, when it comes to this connection. Thank you, Spirit. Ooh, all right. So we have the Five of Pentacles on their first cut. That energy of feeling abandoned again. So it seems like your person is feeling a little left out in the cold right now. They could be going through some financial struggles as well. What on earth? My hair is caught in here. The Five of Pentacles talks about financial trouble, so your person could be going through a lot of financial struggles right now. But again, they're feeling abandoned. They're feeling left out in the cold by you somehow. On the other side, let's see. We have the Two of Wands. So they're trying to figure out how to come towards you, Sag. They're trying to figure out how to leave their comfort zone. That's what the Two of Wands is all about. It's like planning before taking action. So I get the sense that your person is trying to figure out how to move towards you, Sag, even though they're feeling abandoned by you. Let's see. Planning, progress, making decisions. Making decisions, that's Spider card again. So your person needs to make a choice. I get the sense that they're trying to plan how to come towards you, Sag. But maybe these financial troubles have been getting in the way of them taking that step out of their comfort zone. Could just be fear in general as well. Maybe fear of being abandoned by you. Maybe they feel like if they're too honest with you too soon, that you'll walk away, you'll leave them. See what else comes out. Thank you, Spirit. For our Sag viewers person, please, their energies. We have Justice here. So this is all about karma too. Things coming back into balance for your person. Maybe wanting to do right by you also. Let's see. It says justice, fairness, truth, clarity, balance, cause and effect. You have cause and effect on here too. Karma. So you have karma and they have justice. So I feel like, you feel like you're dealing with the consequences of your own actions in some way, or you've done something to push them away. But I get the sense that they know that the ball is in their court when it comes to making whatever this is right. That's what this justice energy is telling me. So I'm going to say don't blame yourself, Sag, for whatever is going on with your person. It seems like they've been going through a lot again, underneath the surface, all those energies that we saw in the Oracle deck for them. But they know they need to do something to make this right. They know they need to bring balance to this. It's interesting, though, more mirroring justice and karma. But yeah, you're not the one that needs to make this right. They are the one that needs to make this right, is what I get with this Justice card as well. Let's do one more and then we'll see what ends up on the bottom. Thank you, Spirit, for our Sag viewers person. Their energies, please. We have the Four of Pentacles. This is all about clinging again. So this is just confirming everything we've already talked about, Sag. So on the one hand, I think this is about clinging to financial security. Again, they had that Five of Pentacles. So I get the sense that they probably are having some financial troubles as well. But yeah, they're trying to cling to stability, right? In some way, shape, or form. I feel like I've said that 100 times too. But this guy has money on his head, on his heart, and underneath his feet, under as his foundation. So money is very much on this person's mind, Sag, but also they're clinging to you because pentacles aren't just about money, right? They're about the physical pleasures of the world, and physical relationships count under that umbrella of pentacles. So your person is clinging to the physical relationship of you guys. So they're not letting you go. They haven't let you go, Sag. Just seems like they're going through a lot of things that are kind of like outside of their control almost. They feel kind of cursed and hexed in a way. Repeating cycles, or yeah, they're going through it. So don't blame yourself, Sag. I don't think you did anything wrong necessarily, even though maybe you feel like you did. But your person knows that they need to be the one to bring balance to this. And they haven't let you go. They haven't let you go yet. Even if money is the bigger thing on their mind right now, you're a close second. Because again, we have clinging, one day, and beginning. So this person wants to have a new beginning with you again. So they haven't let you go, Sag. If you guys haven't talked in a minute, you still got them. But let's go ahead and see what comes up on the bottom for you, Sag, for your person's energy. Thank you, Spirit. The Nine of Cups. So mirroring you, they're trying to figure out what their emotional fulfillment is too. Wish come true, contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability. So in a couple senses, I could see this being like, to them, you are their wish fulfillment. You're their wish come true. Maybe that's what you feel too about this person when the Nine of Cups came up for you, that they're kind of your wish come true when it comes to what you want in a partner. But again, this is about emotional stability. So I feel like your person is trying to find that emotional stability in themselves. Or maybe they see you as someone who could offer that emotional stability. But yeah, I get the sense that, they're trying to find emotional grounding as well. They're trying to just find happiness and contentment in their own lives as well. But yeah, I think they see you as a wish come true. That's what I'm getting with this. But okay, let's go ahead and see what comes out in the shuffle for your person. So thank you, Spirit, for this Hawk person, for our Sag viewers person. Let's look deeper into their energies, please, when it comes to this connection. Oops, well, that's one. For our Sag viewers person, please. Spirit, person they're connected to. Thank you, Spirit. One more, please. Perfect. So here we have the Six of Wands in the deck. So I get the sense that they want to be celebrated. They want to be seen, maybe seen by you. Wands are all about, again, passion and drive, that kind of spark that pushes us forward. So it's public recognition, victory, progress, and self-confidence. So your person could be working on their self-confidence as well. I get the sense that they just want to be seen by you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. But let's see what came out in the cards. Okay, so first things first, the Eight of Swords. This kind of is reflective of all that negative energy we saw in their oracle cards, because this is about negative thoughts keeping you trapped in place, keeping you feeling like you can't move forward. But it's a trap of your own design, I should say. If you look at this card, this woman here, excuse me, confirmation burps. This woman has the capability to escape from this. There's like a spot that's just wide enough for her to squeeze through. All she would need to do is take her blindfold off. She's not really trapped. She just thinks she is. She just feels like she is. So this is how your person feels. They feel like they can't make any forward progress. They feel trapped in their own mind, essentially. And then the second card that came out was the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And none of my cards are set up on the jump from the beginning, I should say. They're not set up to come out in reverse. So when they do come out in reverse, I take that as really important, right? So the Six of Pentacles is all about equal give and take. When it comes out in the reverse, I get the sense that your person is understanding, or starting to come to the understanding, that there hasn't been an equal give and take in this connection, that they haven't contributed equally, is what I'm getting. It says self-care, unpaid debt, one-sided charity, and stuff like that. So they could also be trying to focus on self-care, or just like get their mind right. I feel like that's probably something that's very prominent in their energy too, especially if they've been going through all this kind of emotional turmoil that we've seen. But again, I think they know, and that's why that justice came out for them, that they know that things haven't been equal between you. There hasn't been an equal give and take. I get the sense that they do want to make sure their financial world is stable again. So maybe that's kind of what they're focusing on too. But yeah, I think they know that they need to make this right. They need to make this energy come up. But yeah, right now it seems like they know that the energy has been one-sided, is what I'm getting here. But also, yeah, trying to take care of themselves. So I feel like they haven't been not talking to you because of something you did, Sag. I feel like they really are going through a lot of stuff right now, and they know that things haven't been equal. They know that things haven't been fair to you. But they want to make things right. They want to balance things out with you. And I get the sense that they're still really attracted and drawn to you, because that's what the Page of Wands is all about. This is somebody who, again, is not really taking action necessarily right now, but somebody who's got their eye on the prize, right? They're certainly drawn to you, they're attracted to you, and they feel this spark still. It says inspiration, ideas, discovery, exploration, excitement, freedom. So I feel like, you bring all these feelings to the surface for them, and that's why they're drawn to you. So, and it's like they're still looking at you from afar, right? That spying energy that we talked about. So they are keeping their eye on you, Sag. They know that things haven't been equal between you. I feel like they want to make that right. They want to balance those scales with justice. I think they see you as their wish come true, their dream come true, with that Nine of Cups energy as well. But right now they're in a trap of their own design. They're stuck in their head. They feel like they can't make any forward progress right now, in a lot of ways. And yeah, they're kind of a victim of their own mentality right now. I feel like they can't kind of see through everything that's going on around them. Again, I feel like they are kind of hitting that rock bottom, like we were talking about, which kind of opens up your heart and opens up your mind to the unknown, or to the divine, right? So your person is going through this awakening by hitting this rock bottom, is what I'm getting, right? But they do see you again as somebody who they have strong feelings for, and they're still drawn to you. They're still attracted to you. So again, they want to have a beginning with you. They want to start over with you, Sag. I wouldn't be surprised if someone comes out of the woodwork soon and tries to offer you commitment. We saw that in the cards as well. But don't let this happen until they make conscious steps, until they take action. Not being a student, not admiring you from afar, but taking action and contributing to this connection equally. I get the sense that maybe we talked about it already, right? That's why you're feeling resentful, because there hasn't been an equal give and take in this connection. So yeah, they're still drawn to you. They still want you, Sag. They're just kind of trapped in their own mind right now. So I'm going to say just keep focusing on you, Sag. Keep working on whatever this project is that you're working on. I get the sense that, it's going to take you far. It's going to help you move into calmer waters as well. Just keep trusting your intuition. And again, remember that the fun is in the journey, not so much in the destination. Although we all want to get to the destination. I know. I want to get there too. But yeah, trust your intuition, trust the journey, keep doing the work, and you'll see results eventually. You will. Your person has a lot of work that they need to do still, I feel like, to make their outer world stable, and their emotional world stable. And I feel like you would want that before you let them come towards you, because if they're coming towards you kind of dysregulated, or not able to be emotionally grounded, then you guys aren't really going to be able to go anywhere either, because that's going to take precedence in their world and in their mind, before they're able to try to be stable for you, if that makes sense. But yeah, again, they're very attracted to you, Sag. They haven't stopped thinking about you. They feel like one day, somehow, some way, you guys will be together. But I think whatever's going on in their outside world is clouding their judgment. It's not allowing them to see things very clearly. And they're feeling like abandoned a little bit, a little left out in the cold by you. But yeah, they know they have to take steps to make this right. They have to be the ones to balance the scales here. But yeah, Sag, that was a lot. I hope this resonated with you, Sag. If it did, again, please like and comment and subscribe. I would love, love, love to hear from you. And we're going to end your reading, Sag, with a final piece of advice from the Wisdom of the Oracle Spirit deck. Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull your advice, Sag. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this reading. We have building blocks and round. So again, I get the sense that you're focusing on your foundations. You're trying to build yourself up. That's been very prominent in your reading, Sag. And then, yeah, round and round. It feels like there's a cycle that you've just kind of been repeating over and over again when it comes to this person. That I get the sense that you're trying to move forward from. You're trying to move into calmer waters. You're trying not to stay on this merry-go-round, right? So let's see what Spirit's advice for you is, Sag. Thank you, Spirit. One final piece of advice for our Sagittarius viewer, that they can leave this reading just feeling a little bit lighter, a little more seen, a little more validated. Thank you, Spirit. A final piece of advice for our Sagittarius viewer. Thank you, Spirit. Advice for our Sag viewer, please, Spirit. Fork in the road. It's funny because this came out for Leo too. Maybe you're dealing with a Leo. I know I am. So fork in the road talks about needing to make a choice. Are you going to stay and open your heart to a genuine connection, or are you going to try and walk away because you can't handle it? It's kind of what it talks about. We have a change in the wind, so it seems like there is a change on the horizon for this connection. This talks about kind of like a coming storm, and you know how after it rains that everything just kind of seems a little bit washed out. The air seems cleaner, the ground is nourished and all that stuff. But it took the storm to get there. It took the storm to get there. So I get the sense that you've been through this kind of emotional storm, or you're about to be, but I feel like you've been through one already. So I get the sense that there is a change in the wind after this storm. There's something beautiful that's going to grow and emerge from this. It just took the storm to get there. Yeah, and you're about to enter the land of milk and honey. And then to be fair is underneath that, which is also justice energy. So milk and honey, enjoying the fruits of your labors. So keep putting in the work, and eventually you'll get to enjoy the milk and honey from all of that. But I'm going to read Fork in the Road from the guidebook here, and then we will leave your reading there. So this is number 13, 4 again. So a lot of 4 energy, stability, foundations. I get the sense that that is what you are working on more than anything else right now, Sag. Okay. Fork in the road. This is your advice, Sag. So time to make a decision, considering the consequences as you prepare to act, owning up to your obligation to make a necessary choice. And they also have the energy of making a choice. So it seems like you both need to make a choice because of the spider that came out for them before. But the oracle's message here is every choice has a consequence. You've arrived at a fork in the road and are being asked to come to a decision. Will you further your dreams by choosing left or by choosing right? Will you take the road less traveled or the one well worn by others who have come before you? This is your choice and yours alone to make. Circumstances and other people will not make it for you. Be present and do not avoid this junction, for it is an important crossroads. Take heart, as no matter which path you choose, you will have a rich and meaningful experience. I'm going to read the relationship message here too, since this is a love reading. But it says here, you've reached a moment of truth in the evolution of your relationship. Which will you choose? To open up to the possibility of love or to remain isolated? To go deeper and commit to mutual passion or to walk away? This is a time to take responsibility for your truest desire and follow it. Be honest with yourself about what you're willing to do, invest, and give. Then choose. You cannot make a wrong choice. If you move forward with a relationship, know that it will be based in truth and authenticity. You will have made a conscious decision rather than simply hanging on because you don't want to be alone, or ending things because you're afraid of the intensity of genuine connection. So make the choice to commit or make the choice to walk away. All roads lead to the lessons you must learn in your relationships. Regardless of the decision you make, it will place you on the path to a truer experience of the heart. So yes, Sag, make that choice for you. Because I can see that you've, again, felt a lot of resentment and bitterness about how things have unfolded in this connection, how things haven't been equal between you. And your person knows they need to do something to make it right. I just hope that they get that work done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Sag, that was your reading. Make that choice for you, for your inner peace. Don't make it for anybody else. But I love you, Sag. I'm sending you so much love and light. And we will see you in the next one, okay? All right. Take care. Bye.